when you struggle with a drinking problem at a young age and people try to dismiss your experience, it can be earth-shattering. There's a lot of misunderstanding around it. There's a lot of stigma, and you have to get to a place where you're like, I know my experience, and what anybody says, no matter how much I love them, because, you know, God bless grandma, no matter how much I love them, I'm not going to let them shake the foundations of what I've built for myself. But, however, more importantly, you don't need to tell everybody your business. It's important that you have people that support you and that you can talk to about this, have your support system that get it and that you can call on for sure. When there's a sober Christmas, people you can call, people you can text. But if you know there are people that are just not going to understand, don't put yourself in the position where they can question you. Save yourself the hassle. At some point, maybe in the future, you may want to do some work to dismantle that stigma, but maybe now isn't the time. Yeah, maybe now isn't the time where you're still feeling fragile, because I know that at the beginning of my sobriety, in the time where I was trying to get sober, relapsing, I was looking for people to say to me, well, you're too young to be an addict. Because then it was like, okay, well, I'll just go drink again then. Like the little pesky addict brain was looking for any excuse. And so protect your boundaries and protect the sanctity of your sobriety. That is okay. If the family member already knows about your experience and what's happened, and they're coming in, you know, gunning for having a conversation about it, just say, I'm not willing to discuss it. It really does not help me. You say, I'm happier in my sobriety. That's all you need to say to them. I am happier this way. It's better for me. It's better for my mental health. It's better for all the people around me. I understand that everyone thinks that drinking is some sort of really important component for Christmas Day, but it's not. I can have fun without it. I'm not going to ruin the day doing this. And also, that's crazy. That's mad that we think alcohol has to be a part of Christmas. It's not. It's weird. That's weird. That is weird. Grandma was like, can we get the drunk out on Christmas Day? Everyone would be like, you all right, babes? But because it's alcohol, we socially accept it. Maybe you don't need to be that inflammatory about it, but you can just say, I'm happier, and therefore it would really mean a lot to me if you could support me and when you diminish my experience, it doesn't help me. It makes me feel small. It makes it harder, and I would just love to have your support. And I really like it if we just didn't talk about it for the rest of the day. If that's all right. And I know those conversations are really hard, but that is kind of a part of sobriety, is learning to have those conversations with the people that we love, that protect, that put in boundaries. I know that a big part of my drinking was because I had no boundaries with anybody. I was just walking around giving everyone my energy, letting people walk all over me. Also putting my foot in it and saying things like I had to learn how to also be respectful in relationships. Like it's about you change your relationship with alcohol, but you change your relationship with the people around you also. Because they are, in fact, some of the biggest triggers when it comes to drink, right? And that's why Christmas is a really difficult time. But make sure that you have people to check in with. You can be like, just walk away from the situation. It's okay to walk away, and text someone and be like, oh my God, my grandma is driving me up the wall. All else fails, share with this video. You right, Grandma? Merry Crimbo. Hope you're having a good day. Leave it out. Hi, I'm Izzy, got sober at 21. We exist.